Okay, so the plan today is it's dry. No water up here. There's probably water in the sodden ground above, but the pipe plumbing people, sewer people have been with CCTV and said that the pipe work is good, which would their view is this line here where the leak is and it's green, indicating there's water, is basically it's leaking at the outlet of the ACO and along the holes at the front, and where the ACO goes round the outlet for the roof downpipe. Essentially, I mean, I'll show you upstairs, but basically water can get in front and around the ACO because it's not sealed. So the goal is to replace the ACO. But before we do that, I want to simulate the leak. I've emptied these buckets. I'm just taking that one upstairs. I've emptied these buckets and I want to run the hose on the patio for 2 hours to simulate rain and a leak. Simulate the leak. So get the patio to leak down. So that's the plan. So there's an outlet to the ACO there, which runs to the sewer, which is just there under the bench. There, it's got its temporary man cover on. That runs across there, and that's been CCTV'd and it's working. From that outlet, which takes all the roofs, to there has been CCTV'd and it's working. The corner outlet down there has been CCTV'd and it's working. The rainwater outlet down there has been CCTV'd and it's working. These rainwater outlets here, 1, 2, 3, all been tested, and they flow to the soakaway, which is there, and that's all working. So the logic is this, that even in the scenario where I've diverted the rainwater pipe into the butt and caught all the rainwater there, I blocked the ACO critically with these black things off, and put tiles across it. That's with my bung, like that. The ACO filled up, but we still had the leak into the basement. And I think we had the leak into the basement because the water was hitting this 8-metre square patio, and the patio rolls that way towards the ACO. And when it gets to the ACO, it hits, you can see it here, but it hits that hole, and there's an identical hole on the ACO there. So all the way along the ACO at the front are holes every, I mean, they're actually quite frequent. They're every 300 mil. There's another one there. So every 300 mil, there are approximately 10 holes along the front of the ACO where the water comes down the patio and goes straight under the ACO. Now, had I put the black things on it, on the side of here, on the black things, are little nubbins which go into those holes and probably give it some protection. But it can still happen that water can go round the ACO, I think, even with the black things on. I don't think it's that good, the ACO design in general. So now the experiment is also, let's just take this thing, also down here, and notably the water butt filled up and overflowed straight down, and then water went down here, and then this, that is going straight through to, look how far that's going in. That's a 150 mil thing, that's going straight through there. There's that at the back, I can't get it down the front, but between the ACO, and this is directly above the green thing in the basement, so that's down 150 mil into dirt. So right there, if water splashed off this roof into here, if it created any splash, it would go down into that, because there's no concrete slurry down there. And again, all the way down here, hole, 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 hole. So the order of the day now is to get it to leak in the basement without rain. So the only way to do that is to have the hose running on here and flood this with as much water as possible, release the water from the water butt there, which then travels across here and goes down into that and round the front everywhere, and get it to leak in the basement. That's the plan. So water coming through. Let's let this out as well. And that's gonna probably go around there. That's something of simulated rainfall. So it would never get this high, but that's now lipping over the hole in the back of the thing. And I'm gonna put some water there to show if water was coming down that wall, it would be going down. So some's going down there, but it's also going down that gap. In there. So what we've got now is hose filling up the water butt, a flow of water from here. I've run a lot of water, actually not that much, but here. Now critically, these water is going through there, so every water is going out through the ACO, through these holes, which are all along. There's one there, fortunately that's been bunged up. I can see the water running through it. So the question is, so just for the record, this is like 10 minutes after. It usually takes 2 hours to get through. So can I actually simulate it, and does it get through? Does it actually work? Creating a leak. So this is 30 minutes after flooding the patio and the leak has started. I've never been so pleased to see a leak. It is the ACO. It's the ACO. Now I just need a way to fix the ACO. Obviously started a massive leak now as well, so I need to go and stop that. It's the ACO. So this is after just another half hour, but it's flowing as heavy as it ever has done. So basically that's it. It's the ACO. The outlet from the downpipe, which is under that, where I sprayed it in the corner, where the ruler went in really deep. There's a big hole there. And then along the front of the ACO, there's probably 10 or 20 holes along the front of the ACO. So this is an hour and a half after, and I've just released the ACO, the bung in the outlet to the ACO. So there's about 15 litres of water that have just gone down the ACO. which interestingly enough, there seems to be more of a concentration around the centre here and here, which I think means basically both outlets. The outlet that takes the roof is not sealed properly, and the ACO outlet is not working properly, and the holes along the ACO. So it's a kind of freeway mess. So hopefully this will stop, but it's 4:45 now. We've got quite a lot of flow here. So let's see how long it is before it stops. Well, you don't know. I mean, you would say that this is perhaps the outlet from the roof, that's where the ruler went deep, is there. The water comes in there, it makes it green, but it flows down, it comes out here, because I did put a lot of water through with a hose, and this area seems to be getting it a bit more. Oh fuck, it's on my, oh look, it's down here as well. Oh, it's all over my bench. Right, I better do something.